Hey guys, it's David with the connected expression. Are you aware of your body tension? You may say, yeah, for sure, yes, of course I do. I feel like my throat is tightened. I feel like I lack energy when I'm talking to people. I feel like all sorts of things. When you talk to a beautiful girl, when you talk to your boss, when you talk to it's all kinds of different tensions in your body, as if your energy just got sucked dry. You have a starvation of energy somehow. Now, this is what I'm trying to touch on in this video. Body tension. Body tension comes basically from role plays. Today we play all kinds of roles. We follow the rules and then we play the roles. Well, that's how that goes, right? It's not a play of words, but it's quite an intense story, isn't it? In the very ancient days, in very old times, that in the primal days, in the Stone Age, we humans living in the tribes, a very small community of humans, go hunt, share, eat, sleep, poop. That circles go around every single day. It doesn't matter pretty much where you are in the world. In the Stone Age, that's pretty much like that, right? During that time, the only time when our body really contracts is when the mind judges that situation that our body are in. We, our ancestors, were in danger. There's tigers, there's panthers, there's whatever the snake is. The body contracts, so we can focus our energy in some parts of the body. So it's so focused, it's so concentrated in some parts of the body, so we can either kick the animal in the face, or that use our elbows, or throw that deadly punch, just in order to survive. All in all, that contraction of the body, or the body tension, is nothing but a survival mechanism. In old times, those proved to be very useful in the fights with the other humans. They also proved to be super deadly, as you know. The problem is, in the modern times, our mind has become, because of so many distractions, our mind has become so out of the balance that literally, with the coming of thoughts, our mind will give us a signal that, hey bro, you are in fucking danger. You are something like your boss showed up. Or just a thought came to your mind, and the mind says, oh my god, my very survival is in danger, is in jeopardy. I need to fight. Although you're just literally swimming in the swimming pool, or you're just wandering around in the wild, those thoughts come to you. And there's nothing around, just you yourself. Beautiful trees, peaceful water, some soothing breeze from the nature. And yet the thought comes, and your body really reacts in a way as if you are in real danger. And the body contracts. And that's why the topic of this video is about resetting. When those things happen, as if a computer program have some bugs, most times it's running good, and you have those antivirus software, or your body has the antivirus mechanisms, but sometimes you have nose infection from allergy. Why do you have the allergy? Because those mechanisms inside is for you to fight off those bacteria, or even those viruses. But now, literally, the bug, the system bug, your bodies have a bug, that basically the function is kind of like goes out of the order. Everything is, your body just becomes so sensitive towards the little pollens in the air, although they're harmless. But you just start to sneeze, as if that becomes a real problem. So that's how the allergy happens. And exactly how your mind, exactly the same way as your mind, how your mind works. Nothing happens, but just a thought comes, or some situation showed up. There's nothing really there, but your mind is start judging. Is like, this person is harmful, this person is gonna harm me, or I'm in danger or something. Most times people are not aware of the relationship between the thoughts and the body. Most times they're not even aware how the body works. They're not conscious. They are unconscious. So when the thought comes, when this body tension happens, you're just like, yeah, I'm just feeling nervous. A lot of people feel like, yeah, man, I'm just feeling nervous. Some people even say, I need to see a doctor. I need to see a psychiatrist. Or I need to go take some pills. I have anxiety problems. I have depression problems. Man, you're just not aware of the roots of the problem that make you a victim of the pharmaceutical industry. I'm not trying to attack those people. I know they're super fucking powerful out there. But you know that you don't need to become another victim of them. Because you have all the source of wisdom, knowledge, skills. You have the full capability of solving this thing just by yourself. This is the center point of this video. What I want to tell you now is the way out of the situation is starting off by relaxing your muscles. There's several key points on your body to help you start this resetting process. First, dropping your shoulders. And I will repeat again. Drop your shoulders. I'm pretty sure that most times you are not aware that even when you say, yeah, I'm relaxing myself, you are not aware that even when in your most relaxing point, your shoulders still lifted up. Now, this either coming from you're holding the backpack all the time, or you're sitting in the office, one hand on the keyboard, one hand on the mouse. Some people even have the shoulder pain once they use the mouse for a long time. My mom had that problem. That's why she switched from the right hand to the left hand. Because of her influence, I did the same things. People think it's weird because I'm a right-handed, but I use my left hand to do the mouse. It's very interesting. But anyway, the center of the problem is when you do those work all day, 8 hours, 12 hours sometimes people do, and 5 to 6 days a week, your shoulders tensed up. The muscle, even if you want to relax, the muscle is so tensed up that even probably sometimes you have used the massage to really relax them. But like I said, it doesn't matter. You need to do a massage or something. First, just drop your shoulder. Drop it down like this. Once you drop your shoulder, you will feel immense amount of relaxation. You feel like strange, like, man, I'm really feeling relaxed. Shit, I did not know that. You know, in a lot of situations when you talk to people, it's the mind, the survival mechanism. The mind is always trying to figure out, what position am I in this conversation? Am I the superior? Am I the inferior? It never feels neutral. Feeling neutral is fucking boring to the mind. The mind always trying to compare. The mind always trying to figure out what position he is, what position you are. You know, the mind is always trying to say, I'm here, I'm this, I'm the boss, I'm the employee, or whatever the fuck is. The mind always trying to identify with things. So by dropping your shoulders, they basically just show a middle finger to your mind and just fuck off, and I'm relaxed. Show me what else you can do. The mind, of course, will show you all kinds of things he can do to you. So the next thing you're going to do after dropping your shoulder, or simultaneously, relax your chin. Relax your facial muscles. A lot of times your facial muscles is also tensed up, either by through the daily talks with the people or your expressions. Sometimes you have to hold like a smile on the face all the time because you are in hospitality industry. You are working in a department store which always believe the customers are the god, right? It's that kind of bullshit. And so you always have to hold a smile and hold your shoulder up and a smile on the face as if you are they're your long lost sisters or brothers or something. Um, Relax the muscles on your face and relax your throat. Just imagine you in a situation where you're in a thermal bath in a spa. Relax. And then also relax your front of your body. Relax your chest, that region. And start breathing to your stomach. If you have a big belly, that's okay. You eat a lot of cheese or beer, it's okay. You have a big belly, it's fine. I mean, later you're going to do a workout to get rid of those fat. For now, doesn't matter how big it is, those fat is not going to go away. Breathe to your stomach. Let it bulge out, it's okay. Alright, you may look at yourself like, oh, I don't know, that's like so huge. It's alright. It's healthy for you, okay? Breathe to your stomach. Because that's where the energy, that's the center of the energy, that's the source of the energy in your body. You have an immense amount of storage of energy in your body that's stored in your stomach area. So by breathing into it as if you're opening up the tap on the faucet, so the energy start to be released and started circulating. When you breathe into your stomach, and you drop your shoulder, drop your chin, you actually start to realize there's some of a little bit of tingling feeling in your body because the energy started to flow already. The blood started to circulate like rivers in the streams, in the channels, started flowing. It brings life, brings fish, brings all kinds of things. And one of the last part you're gonna relax is actually the pelvic floor. Where's your pelvic floor? I know most of you probably already know, but just in case if you don't, the pelvic floor is around your butthole region. So that's when you sit on the toilet, you contract the region, right? Or relax the region and you finish your business, right? It's the same thing. It feels almost like, oh man, I'm going to pee or something, but don't worry about it. If you're really going to pee, find a toilet, find a bathroom. But most times it's okay. Just relax that region. Once you relax that region, as if you're opening up the very last knot that's been tightening up your energy flow. When you're doing that, the energy starts flowing in the whole body. This is a very good analogy you need to remember. The energy flows in the human body is very similar, so fucking similar to the rivers in channels. From time to time, we also build the dams. We call that, it's a hydraulic. We use the hydraulic power, so we get to produce immense amount of energy. For example, electricity. So it's all the kind of things we can make controls and stuff to to basically kind of enhance what the nature already have. The problem is you have to do it consciously. If you just build a dam somewhere. Let's say you see a beautiful river and be like, yeah, I can build a dam here without doing any research, and you just start to build a dam. That's going to be a huge environmental disaster because when you just build dams everywhere, you're tightening knocks on the rivers. The river is such an ecosystem that's full of life. When you build dams everywhere, you're actually just tightening up. It's like it's trying to suffocating the life out of it. So the water is not flowing anymore. Instead, it actually just become like different pockets of the dead water pools. When you see a dead water pool, the water becomes stink. The fish died. Those nasty weeds start to grow. It's just not something you want to get close to anymore. And the flies, those mosquitoes started growing from there. And exactly the same as how the energy works in your own body. When you have all kinds of nuts everywhere, you just start to have the whole thing become lifeless. You have a starvation, like I said in the beginning of this video. You have a starvation of the energy. You're feeling exhausted. Some people feel so energetic, so active, even when they only sleep for, let's say, 4.5 hours. I have those moments before. There's one This very extreme situation where I only slept, let's say, how much? 1.5 hour. And I had a long fucking drive from my city, Madison, to Milwaukee. That's about 2 hours of driving. And I slept the 1.5 hour after the nightclub. I didn't drink any coffee or something. And I drove to Milwaukee, and I was full of energy. I think my body is still active at that time. Some people slept 6 hours, 7 hours, 7.5, 8 hours, still feeling exhausted. It's not so much so about your sleeping quality. It's definitely not about how much time you've been sleeping, because that 8 hours, 7 hours is long enough. The problem is the energy blocks in your body. Your energy is not flowing. You have a starvation of energy. Sometimes it's not because so much carbon dioxide in the room that you're feeling tired. It's because you're not breathing. When you're not breathing, it doesn't matter how much oxygen around you. You will feel suffocating. That's exactly the same thing. When your energy is not flowing, you have starvation of energy. So by dropping your shoulders, relax your facial muscles, relax your the pelvic floor, the butthole area region, relax the front of your body. You are actually letting the energy start flow. You are letting the energy flow. That's the first. Now, what you do after relaxing yourself, relaxing the muscles. The next part of what you can do to bring this to another level is by engaging in more spiritual practices. For example, yoga. Yoga is a great way for you. I'm not a yoga practice person, but I would do that because I was struggling trying to find a real good teacher who can teach me, show me how to do that properly. Before I can find such a person, I'm just not going to learn that. The proper yoga I learned once. I have the one opportunity to learn from my best friend's girlfriend, and she actually knows how to do that very, very well. So I learned from her. It was very beneficial to me. My experience that yoga really connects it brings the body, mind, and spirit really to one. You feel the energy flow more sharply in your whole body, and you're helping the energy flows actually. Now, this is not just relaxing anymore. You're going another level up. You're relaxing while at the same time really helping the energy to flow by practicing yoga. Every one of those yoga moves, they're not just this simple moves. By doing those moves consciously, engage your mind and spirit into it, the energy starts flowing much better. The other thing you can do, aside from yoga, you can do yoga at the same yoga, and then also practice meditation. I practice vipassana meditation. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Doesn't matter what meditation you do, try to stay away from music. Try to stay away from meditation guidance. Doesn't matter how good that music is, really get you engaging in it. The music, guidance in words, they're both distractions. They take you away from what meditation really does to you. So just be quiet. It will maybe feel a little bit strange in the beginning, but you will get used to it. With time, you'll get used to it. Sit there, close your eyes, or if you want to, you can open your eyes too. But the main point is to feel how the thoughts affect your body. What does those sensations feels like? Because the tensions in your body will have those sensations. Most times, that's very unpleasant sensations. So, by doing those meditation, you're really engaging the feelings of feeling those tensions. You go to that really doing a spiritual surgical operation, really probe deep into those tension areas in tension. So you feel them, what that feels like. You feel the edges, you feel the changes, you feel the pain inside. You feel that maybe that's coming from your previous life experiences, coming from some argument that you just had with the person half an hour ago or 5 minutes ago. Do that. Really feel those things. Don't. If you have thoughts, it's okay. Be aware of the thoughts that's coming. Observe. Imagine yourself as someone who's sitting above and looking at yourself. Be a watcher. That helps you to develop a very equanimous and balanced mind. That brings your awareness back into your body again. That's what meditation and yoga does to you. Yoga brings awareness back and give you an energy flow. Meditation gives you the opportunity to really see into those tension areas, to see what's really is happening as it is, to see as it is what actually is being happening in your body. That gives you the opportunity, the skills and the capability of eradicating the very roots of the tension. So in the future, when you will, when the tension comes, you will not only know, yeah, that's body tension. You will start to, by relaxing yourself, but at the same time you realize, yeah, okay, well, those thoughts just come again, and then you will start separating from the thoughts. You start to disidentify yourself with the thoughts, and once that starts, the very foundation of the thoughts trying to manipulate you started dissolving, because the thought comes. The coming of the thoughts generate bodily sensations in your body. When you start to relax yourself, when you start to opening up those tensions, as if the thoughts is trying to build a building on yourself, and you just completely destroy the foundations, and then everything else will crumble. So the thoughts will have nothing, or the mind, the noisy mind will have nothing to grasp on. Everything that the tension is trying to build upon, just not there anymore. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. By doing these things, I just want to repeat those key points, okay? The key points: relaxing yourself, doing yoga, and doing meditation. These things, 3 things working together, will help you to destroy the very roots of the tension. So, this is just all I'm trying to tell you today. After this, I think I'm just going to grab another coffee, and the environment is so good. Maybe I'll just explore some other medieval town around here. So I hope you guys have a good week and have a nice weekend in 2 days. Stay healthy and be happy. I will see you guys soon.